I'm just going to begin to introduce myself. My name is Courtney Bush, and I'm a school-based math facilitator. I am a proud member of the program team. I am a teacher, and I spend a lot of my time in classrooms at Molly Brandt as well as Centennial. Those are the two schools that I, again, very much enjoy being in classrooms with students, working and learning alongside with educators, and that's kind of where I hang my hat. Just to also let you know that Tracy Creighton is here as well. I feel like I need to introduce her. You know, she likes long walks. So. I know, you're probably interested in what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Tracy Creighton, here. I'm here to support Courtney and with the French piece. So I'm an elementary instructional coach with Milestone.
Yeah, and it was very, very important for us this evening to do our very, very best to bring the dual track kind of the lens to this, where it's French and English, and certainly going to hopefully throughout the next hour or so that we spend together give you some opportunity to have some choice, whether it's like French and English, and perhaps even have some opportunity to do some definitely some number talks. That's why you're here. Other individuals who are in the room are kind of like, I feel like they're like my groupies at the back table there. These are a broad range of math leads from Molly Brandt as well as Centennial. Christy, Leslie, respectively from Centennial, and Lindsay and Alana from Molly Brandt. And I cannot stress this enough that I'm very much hoping over the next bit of time that we spend together that when it comes to number talks, it is an absolute, it's a journey. It is not something that just starts, immediately and quickly. It's something that is really, really, it does take practice, and it's very important that we give ourselves permission to be patient with one another and ourselves, and be able to know that. So how can this tool, how can this vehicle of number talks help inform my understanding of my students' thinking in mathematics? And also it's a reciprocal kind of relationship, because we're able to also learn more about mathematics as educators as well. So just being really mindful of that. They're here as well as support, be able to answer some questions. And I think, again, it's super important that we make sure that educator voice is present in our space today. Again, just to begin our session today, acknowledgement of territory. The Limestone District School Board is situated on the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee. We acknowledge their enduring presence on this land, as well as the presence of Métis, Inuit, and other First Nations from across Turtle Island. We honor their cultures and celebrate their commitment to this land. Take a moment to do that. So, friends, we are going to go right into a bit of a soft landing. We're going to move right into a dot talk. And throughout this process, Tracy's going to record some of the teacher moves. And again, just trying to be really respectful to those of you who are just beginning to incorporate number talks into your program. Some of you have had and have acknowledged that you have a little bit more opportunity to have facilitated some different types of number talks. So my purposeful move here is that it's going to be a dot talk, because I actually want this to be low threat for everybody in this space. I want to make sure that everyone would have an entry point, and through experience, through having multiple conversations with teachers, dot talks are an amazing way to land. It's a really good spot to kind of introduce. So that's where we're going to go today. So I'm going to invite you to come closer. I notice how I have a bit of a barrier here, like no one wanted to, sit at the front. But this is a move. To begin a number talk, I'm inviting you to come closer. So that can look at different ways. So carpet, sitting on the carpet, moving chairs forward. In junior and intermediate classrooms, sometimes I call it stadium seating. So what I mean by that is like people on kind of the first tier would be on chairs, but perhaps people on the back, your students at the back, could sit up on their desk. The key thing is that wherever the student thinking is being recorded, it's super important that individuals are able to see what's happening. And they're able to see, as I'm recording the information they're thinking, that they have access to it. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to invite you to come closer, and I'm okay if you want to kind of stand around the peripheral. I'm going to kind of facilitate the talk right about here, actually, so just to let you know that. So I welcome you to come closer. You can pull a chair up or you can stand.